there! I'm your friendly neighborhood ESFJ. I am the head of the Human Resources Department here at Shoelace USA, where teamwork is our #1 priority. I absolutely love seeing bright, beautiful smiles when I walk into work, because frowns make the quality of our products turn to poop. And nobody likes poop. A happy worker makes a happy customer, and it is our mission here at Human Resources to make sure everybody is happy. However impossible that may seem. If you want to learn more about ESFJs like me, please continue watching. Supportive and traditional caregivers, ESFJs are people typically interested in helping others. We are good at reading the feelings of others and use this to foster an atmosphere of social harmony and cooperation. At our best, ESFJs can be seen as charitable people with a deep sense of community. But at our worst, people say we spew empty platitudes and enable herd mentality. I don't know if any of that's true or not. After all, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I love that old saying. I love it so much I have it hanging on my office wall. It is a good saying, right? But why do we act this way? Well, believe it or not, there are these things called cognitive functions that influence our perceptions and decision making. Here are the cognitive functions us ESFJs possess. Our most prominent function is Extroverted Feeling, or FE. This is defined as an external judgment of things or people according to feelings. It helps us to make decisions according to the emotional atmosphere of others. We use this when we want to prompt people to take action by sympathizing with their feelings, unlike extroverted thinkers who use logical mandates and are all mean and gruff and they think you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. Well, we prefer to attract more flies with honey than with vinegar. I really like those old sayings. That's probably due to our next function in our functional stack. Introverted Sensing, or SI, is the next function in the ESFJ stack. This involves an internal perception of the physical world. Basically, it's like an internal blueprint of the outside world according to previous impressions and experiences. When ESFJs are observing the world, they prefer to do so by comparing and contrasting it with past experiences. Extroverted Feeling and Introverted Sensing work together to create a social atmosphere of familiarity and tradition. I just love it when people wear tacky sweaters on Tacky Sweater Day. It just puts a bright big smile on my face. As we get a little further into adulthood, our third function begins to develop. Extroverted Intuition, or NE, is the external perception of the metaphysical world. You know, that of ideas and concepts. This prompts us to explore new ideas and patterns that the outside world presents to us. For instance, I saw other companies having a Taco Tuesday at their office. I thought that was so quirky and I pitched the idea to the boss. He said no. At the very bottom of our cognitive stack is our last function, or our inferior function. Introverted Thinking, or TI, is an internal judgment of things or people according to logic. What I think it does is I think it breaks issues down to the logical principle, you know, like simplifying it to like just the core idea. And I think it's also, you know, independent in nature, so it's not necessarily concerned with the outside world or application to others, just pure understanding, I think. People, particularly mean people, tell us that we severely lack in this department and that we should think for ourselves and not just go with public opinion. But the issue is we just have to please everybody, and if we tell them what we really think, that might cause them to hate us, and we don't want that. We hate it when people don't smile. I'm not smiling, am I? That was pretty depressing. I'm sorry for that. To lighten the mood, here are some examples of ESFJs in real life and in fiction.
I think it's so funny. I thought it was hilarious. When I woke up, I thought it was like an edit, like that my fans made.
I felt like you were thinking that I was lying, which made me a little uncomfortable, so I pushed back.
But everyone should be aware. Don't be like me, wear sunscreen, get checkups, but I'm all fine, it's all out. So.
All right. Okay.
Talk to me, 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 talk.
Talk to me!
Just take your egg and mull things over in the hot water.
And Harry Potter and all his wizard friends went straight to hell for practicing witchcraft.
Well, that pretty much sums it up. ESFJs are supportive people who love to foster teamwork. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about us. We hope to see you apply at Shoelace USA. We would absolutely love to see you on the team.